This is Chandao and her siblings and her mother, and this is her story. Chandao's family lives in Parelaung, a village deep in the hills and mountains of Chiang, northern Thailand. Life has always been hard for her family as well as for most members of this isolated hill tribal community. But Chandao's parents have worked hard to build a home, to put food on the table, and to make sure their children can go to school. Chandao and her siblings are healthy and active children. They also enjoy school, especially Chandao. She's one of the smartest students in her class and often gets good grades. Chandao's mother has reasons to be proud, but she still has fears in her heart, deep fears for the future of her children.
I am afraid that if I can't help my children continue their education, they will just stay at home and will have to work very hard in the fields, as my husband and I do. Worse still, someone might come and ask them to work in the town. What will happen if they are bad people wanting to take advantage of my children? It would break my heart.
Chandao's mother's fears are very real, for this remote and seemingly peaceful region of northern Thailand happens to be a hot spot for human trafficking, especially the trafficking of girls, many of whom are as young as 13 or 14 years old, or right after primary school age. The girls are sent to work in big cities or even other countries. Many are physically or sexually exploited. Chandao is 12 years old and about to finish primary school. What will happen to her? The Keep Girls Safe project of ADRA Thailand seeks to support young girls like Chandao avoid the risk of human trafficking and achieve development to their full potential through scholarships for children from poor families and the Girls Club, where many activities are conducted to help the girls become aware of the risks of human trafficking and related issues in sexual and reproductive health.
Without the project, the situation would be very bad. In this community, there are many people who moved in from across the nearby borders with their children. If these children are not in school, they would be easy targets for traffickers who can exploit their vulnerability.
All activities are designed to be part of an active learning process with a lot of fun activities. A special feature of this project is the livelihood skill training for the girls at the school.
We also support the livelihood activities, as growing organic vegetables, raising frogs, growing mushrooms and raising chickens.
Chandao participates in growing mushrooms at the school. With the support of ADRA, the school buys the mushroom seeds, and the children contribute materials to build a shed to grow their mushrooms. 50% of the income is kept to sustain the activity. 30% goes to the school to buy materials and equipment for the students, and 20% goes to the students. Each month, Chandao can bring home 20 bahts from the mushroom project. While the amount is little, it is nevertheless very significant because it teaches Chandao livelihood skills she can use for the rest of her life. More importantly, it gives her the chance to become someone with a skill, a job, an income, someone who is much less likely to fall victim to the human traffickers.
Every child is a human being, regardless of their ethnicity or where they came from. We all have the responsibility to protect and care for them. We must not neglect our children, but must work together to help them develop.
With the support of the school and ADRA, Chandao's mother can lay aside her fears for her children's future. They will not fall victims to those bad people. They will stay in school. They will learn the skills necessary for their future. They will have the chance to be whom they wish to be.